Please smash the bell icon to be notified of new content.
Please subscribe, like, comment, and share. Thanks for watching.
In the state of Texas, you sons of bitches. You Black Panthers and you thugs, you black.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Jovita Moore.
I'm Justin Farmer, and we had the only cameras there as police arrested a local woman they said videotaped herself threatening officers. We had teams of reporters and photographers outside the woman's home and at police headquarters as officers took her into custody.
Now, police say this is the woman on YouTube waving weapons and calling on others to kill officers.
Lives Matter bullshit, you bunch of freaking retards. You better run and you better hide. Because we're looking at videos, we're pulling names and addresses, and we're going to hunt you sons of bitches down. Because we're pissed off. And ain't nobody going to stop us now, you dirty bastard. Last freaking time some of you son of bitches are here is that noise right there when we come.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Jovita Moore.
I'm Justin Farmer, and we had the only cameras there as police arrested a local woman they said videotaped herself threatening officers. We had teams of reporters and photographers outside the woman's home and at police headquarters as officers took her into custody.
Now, police say this is the woman on YouTube waving weapons and calling on others to kill officers and white people.
Channel 2's Carl Willis now live outside the Clayton County Jail in Jonesboro. And Carl, the suspect, had something to say as she was taken into custody.
Well, she says she doesn't have an army. These are simply words on a YouTube video, but she's here tonight. The police chief says there's simply no room for threats like these.
We really want people to kill cops? Never said that.
Despite what she told Channel 2's Tom Jones, police say Latasha Ned's gun-waving YouTube rants prove otherwise.
Right now we declare open season.
And law enforcement officers did not take that as an idle threat. They say they received an anonymous tip about Ned's YouTube channel where she goes by the name I Empress Sekhmet. In some of her videos, she urges blacks to kill white people and officers.
You start walking up on these untrained and stealing their.
You pepper their ass.
Police were alarmed because of the threatening nature of the video.
You bust the windshield out, you stop them vehicles from running.
On the internet and on YouTube,
when them Panthers have
most
to walk
people
and run
don't
out
make
of
threats
town,
against
they
segments
will
of
not
the community.
come back to
The
your
FBI,
town.
the U.S. Marshal
You
Service.
people do that. Me, I will be there. If I have to be there by myself, I will, but I don't think I have to.
Black
All
power,
you guys like me that's
black
able to
power,
stand up and fight, we gonna be there. Long as the law enforcement lets us know they're coming, and we're gonna push them Panthers out of town. Never again will they stand in the street in Texas or anywhere else and holler, kill cops, kill cops. Them son of a bitches, their days are over with. And I'm not just talking today, I'm telling you, I'm gonna be there. And all you other people won't get involved, get that damn slingshot. Nobody's ever went to jail for a slingshot. Y'all get that slingshot, get you some damn rocks, and when they come out in that street, we'll give you a few minutes to pepper their ass. You line them up like they got mumps and measles when they go home with all the bumps and knots all over their ass. They won't come back. And what's left of them, myself and some other people will take care of that. Because we have had enough. There won't be another killing in Texas, I can promise you that. It might be a killing, but it won't be what you think. There won't be no more cops executed in the state of Texas. And like I said, you law enforcement officers, step the hell aside. Do not get in front of me. Do not try to stop any of us. We're doing this shit for you and for ourselves. What happened to the law enforcement, and it also happened to us. We're not going to take it anymore. We're done with it. It ends now, and it ends in the state of Texas, you sons of bitches. You Black Panthers and you thugs, you Black Lives Matter bullshit, you bunch of freaking retards. You better run and you better hide. Because we're looking at videos, we're pulling names and addresses, And we gonna hunt you sons of bitches down. Because we're pissed off. And ain't nobody gonna stop us now, you dirty bastard. Last freaking thing some of you son of bitches are here is that noise right there when we come in your goddamn house. Don't ever threaten another cop in Texas. Don't ever threaten another white person. And you black bastard, you goddamn Panthers and shit, try to come to another town and try to march. See what happens to you, because I ain't playing. And I'll tell you something else, I got a bunch of mail from Hempstead, Texas, where you want to rename a street Sandra Bland Street. You know, that ain't happening. You people in Hempstead, don't let them name your street after a freaking thug. We're not going to stoop that low. Sandra Bland had a rap sheet a mile long. She was full of dope, disrespectful, embarrassment to her, to Hempstead, Texas, and hung her damn self. Well, let me tell you something. A thug's life don't matter. We don't give a shit about you damn thugs. A black life, a white life, police life, a rebel life, a redneck life, all our lives matter. Every life except for a freaking thug. Your life don't matter. And you sons of bitches, you fixing to find out how it don't matter. Because you done pissed us off, you bunch of bastards.
We want our reciprocity, and we want blood for blood. It's open season on a motherfucking cracker in this bitch. Let's get it.
That's about it. That's all I got to say.
Hey, what's up, fam? I want to give a shout out to Brother Philip Scott from the Advice Show for the work that he's done in the conscious community. Here's an interview that he did several years ago with Brother Yankanon in reference to Nathan Inner, who is a known member of the KKK. Watch.
Second part of our interview with Brother Yakanan, we're speaking to him about Nathan Inner and what he think about the threats Nathan Inner made to his organization, Black Lives Matter, and other black activists. And we'll roll the clip. I want to ask you a question about Nathan Inner, the man who put up a video recently threatening the new Black Panther Party, Black Lives Matter, other black activists to do something to them with slingshots and even cocked a gun and say he's going to find addresses. Now, are you afraid that Nathan Inner is going to come to your home?
Nathan Inner is all talk. We went to Nathan Inner's city, and he wasn't saying all this when we were down there in his town. So it seems that he's gotten a little frustrated right now, and he just made an emotional plea. But Nathan Inner, he's just all talk. We're not afraid of him at all. Yeah, we did a story on the video, and we actually joked about it by Brother Cornell just shaming him in front of everybody, and that was like just comedy relief for anybody who saw that. I mean, because he couldn't stand that. The look that was on his face. But serious note, there was a young man by the name of Carlos Hollins out of Maryland, and he put out a tweet that stated to do stuff to white people. He was arrested. Everybody called the chief of police. He put up extra security, and he has a $250,000 bond. But yet Nathan Inner takes a gun, cocks a gun in the video, saying he's going to have addresses, he's going to do all this stuff to black activists, yet he's not arrested. What is your opinion on it? And also, the local media or the mainstream media have not talked about this threat. What do you think about that? Well, you know, two different Americas are at play. You know, always have been, always will be, as long as we continue to be in this situation. You know, when a European does something, it's going to be looked at one way, it's going to be downplayed. But whenever an African living in this country does something, it's always going to be, taken to the full extent of the law. You know, now the law is going to be properly executed the way that it should be. And as black people, we need to really wake up and understand what's going on here, because we continue to sit in this situation. We see the differences, you know, time and time again, over and over. We see that it's a difference, but yet we still sit in this confused state as a people. And it's like we really not willing to accept that we have been made second-class citizens of this country, and it's written in their law. And it really just goes back to the ignorance of our people, really, you know, just not knowing.
So you're saying if Nathan Inner was black,
he'd have been up under the jail.
He would be on Fox News Channel, CNN, MSNBC, the KPRC, KHOU, everywhere. If he made that kind of threat.
Exactly.
But since Nathan is a Caucasian person, he can threaten black people.
Exactly.
And it's no problem.
Yeah, he can incite other whites to do things because that's actually what he was doing. And you know, and nothing is gonna happen. We could sit back. He's real good friends with the sheriff down there in Hemp Hill. They're buddy. Nathan Ena is a known member of the KKK. And you know, it's just gonna be life as normal.
Oh, really? So so he's a known member of the Ku Klux Klan.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Oh, well, that's good to know. Well, now we have a Klansman threatening. See, a lot of people said that he was part of the police or he was a retired prison guard or stuff like that. But we did not know he was part of the KKK. Well, that's very interesting.
Yeah, I think he's Dixie Mafia to be exact. And what has happened is these KKK members have taken off their hoods and they've joined in with the law enforcement. So you have KKK members who are walking around with guns and murdering with the legality of the law on their side.
Now, we did a report on that back in, I think, 2006. The FBI put out a report that white supremacist groups was infiltrating law enforcement.
Exactly.
And they are taking off the hoods and they are using.
In a system that is controlled by white supremacy to keep black people in their place, will never allow justice for black people, nor will we ever have a real democracy. We're still asking for justice for the killings of unarmed black men and Breonna Taylor, who was murdered in her own home.
Law to kill black people. Recently, another cop just got exposed of being in the Klan. He was in Klan uniform and everything, but he was a detective.
Right.
So yes, this is happening, and I feel that is a great threat. Now, they say the new Black Panther Party and Black Lives Matter is threats and hate groups, but yet when Homeland Security spoke about the greatest threat to America, they didn't mention Black Lives Matter. They didn't mention New Black Panther Party, other black activist groups. They're mentioning white supremacist groups.
Right.
Why is it the media haven't focused on what Homeland Security stated about a threat?
Right. Well, you know, the media is the fourth branch of government, and it's only used to push the agenda that has been in place from the beginning. And you know, you never will see the mainstream media going after these things or exposing these things. They're doing exactly what they were set up to do. And you know, that's basically launch a war against black America. You know, with the drug situation, you know, they bring the drugs in and then all of a sudden, you know, we're the bad people, but they never will address, you know, how did we even get into this situation to begin with as far as the poverty. You know, things like that would never be addressed.